Hi, welcome to the A&P show. I'm Vern Procell, and I happen to be out of the camera a little bit, so I'll slide over. And
I'm Vic and Vern.
Vic and Vern.
Hello.
And our little mascot here, Pee Wee Herman, is our new mascot. He's new to the program. We're going to start things. We have a very special segment on the show today. It's we take a look at a movie, and the movie we're going to be reviewing today is The Swarm, but we're going to get to that in a minute.
Great movie.
Very good movie. Very good movie. 1978. We're going to start things off with our top 8 list. Do we have a little music for that? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Top 8 ways Gotti passes the time in prison.
Ah.
Okay?
Yes.
Prison. He's in prison now.
Yes.
How he passes the time. Number 8. Paying off prison officials. Okay? Number 7. Watching Goodfellas. Hello. Number 6. Calling in markers from President Bush. Okay. Number 5. Sending regrets to his lawyer's next of kin. Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Number 4. Okay. Listening to Jerry Vale records. Number 3. Hanging out with Mike Tyson, who was also in jail.
Oh.
Okay. And the second way Gotti passes the time in prison is conjugal visits from Mrs. Gotti. Fixing horse races. I don't get that one. Obviously, this is the first time I've read this.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. The number 1 way Gotti passes time in prison. Finding names and addresses of jury members.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe you should have read it beforehand.
Yes, I should have prepared. What we're going to do is take a look at The Swarm, which is going to be the main focus of our show today. And it's one of those disaster movies. It's about killer bees. It came out after the airport movies. It came
Earthquake.
out after Earthquake, Towering Inferno.
Yeah. Many years later.
Oh, yes.
Let's take a look at the weather, shall we?
Rob is trying to get my attention. We wanted to take a look at how things are outside right now, right outside the studio here at 222 Mamaroneck Ave.
Oh, it's a lovely day out.
It's a beautiful day out. 74 degrees, 43% humidity, winds from the southwest at 5 miles an hour, and the skies are clear. And that's just, it's a terrific day. It's a terrific day for a Channel 8 show.
Yeah, we should be outside instead of cooped up in this place.
That's true, under these hot lights.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, The Swarm, like I was saying, we have a list of, it's just...
What a list.
Jam-packed full of stars. Let's just run down the list real quick.
This is very professional. Let's see, we have, of course, Michael Caine and Richard Widmark. They're the 2 leads. Bradford Dillman, Catherine Ross, Lee Grant, Richard Chamberlain, Patty Duke Aston, Fred McMurray, Ben Johnson, Olivia de Havilland, Henry Fonda, and of course Jose Ferrer, among many others.
Jose Ferrer, he's in it for like 1 minute.
But he's listed.
Okay.
Michael Caine, though, and Richard Widmark have to take the
Vic,
full
we're going to
blame.
take a look at the first clip here. And it's when they first find out about the bees.
Oh my God, bees, millions of bees. Air search 28.
So you can see the man is singing, and bees, bees, millions of bees. He sings it.
Bees?
It's a song. The general just completely stupefied by the whole thing.
Well, get above him, man. Take it up.
Get it
That's
up.
good advice, like he wouldn't have thought of that by himself to get above
Watch how the plane goes down here.
Well, it goes down because instead of piloting the plane, he lets go to cover his face. Doesn't just keep his hand on the wheel.
Oh, watch this.
Whoa, look at that little model plane. Oh, that had to hurt.
Wow.
Well, that's...
Wow, that was
good for that clip.
Yeah. So basically what we have here is Richard Widmark, right?
Yeah, this is the first sighting of the bees.
The first sighting of the bees, and Richard Widmark is this babbling idiot general. He's awful. He's awful. And you'll see that in the next clip when he has an argument with Michael Caine, who is a scientist that has snuck his way into the military compound.
He's an entomologist.
He's an entomologist, and he has a big argument with him over bees.
Just a lot of questions by the general, Richard Widmark.
Let's take a look at that. Here we go.
I'm an entomologist.
The camera slowly moves around.
Insects, General. Look, what I do for a living is not important. What is important, critical, is that there are probably other invading swarms. And what these bees did here, they can do again all over the Southwest, and ultimately all over the country.
Are you trying to tell me bees killed the men here?
Yes, just like they...
Look at what an expert at statistics the general is about bees.
Not yet. But I do know that thousands of people are stung by bees every year. And it's damn rare if anybody dies from bee stings.
Then they have to be African bees then, don't they?
The African killer bees? Not likely, Crane. I've read reports on their progress. If they ever do manage to come this far north, it's 10 years
He's read
away
reports
at
on
the
their progress. Like,
Oh,
where
yeah?
would you read a
Right,
report
whose
about killer
timetable,
bees?
General? Yours or theirs?
So you got it in the mail, a subscription.
Some crackpot.
With a hand play.
There's a direct tie-up between what's happened in this complex and your being in it.
Yes, well, we can clear that up fast, and we had just better. Now, you kick on your visual comm system and
say he
patch
gets
through
here.
to Dr. Connors in the White House.
Arthur Connors, the president's advisor?
That's him.
You trying
Michael
to
Caine's
cite
just not
him as
threatening
your
when he
authority
yells,
for
though, is
being
he?
in this complex?
I wouldn't be afraid of him,
Dr. Connors
Prosecutor
hasn't
Whitmore.
the foggiest idea whether I'm on, off, on top of, or under this complex. But I have to speak to him, and I mean right now.
Okay.
A lot of teeth.
Okay. That's, as you can see, there's a lot of friction there between the general and the entomologist. And I'm just, the next clip we're going to look at is a funny clip because they got these visual screens that they use in the movie, okay?
Yeah.
And it's this big, huge screen, and you'll notice that the guy
Is that
is
the
looking
scene?
into the screen.
Is that the
sort of-
scene, or is it the scene with the picnic coming up next?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I'm going one ahead of myself.
That's
The
right.
picnic scene's coming up right now. Let's take a look at a family who runs into some bees on a picnic. Let's take a look at
So
that.
if you listen to the music, it's like old Andy Griffith Show music. It's just, you know, doo-doo-doo-doo. It's not horror show music at
Come
all.
on, Paul.
Count how many times you say the name Paul.
Wow, isn't it beautiful? Neat.
These people, they met the day of the filming, that was it.
Here you go, hon.
Thanks.
They don't know each other at all.
Hey,
It's not really
Paul,
a
look
tight
at that
family.
over there.
They certainly know Paul, though, because they keep
There's a
saying his name.
waterfall we can go to afterwards.
Watch how quickly they set
It's
this.
a race to set up the picnic.
Here's a good 78 special effect, 1978. That was about it.
This is the year after Star Wars. They just put a big kaleidoscope on the camera. And that's it.
Oh, the picnic's set up. They're all set. Tables out, tablecloth,
Sure.
everything.
Paul, would you go to the car and get the thermos? Sure,
Look at
Mom.
the guy's hat. And what's the lady
Wait.
wearing?
There's like 100 bees there. They're not suspicious.
No, they don't care.
They're into everything. I'll get them.
Look out, here it comes.
You know what I'll do? I'll spray Raid all over the food that we're about to eat. That's pretty safe.
A lot of bees there.
That's a lot of them.
I think that's enough.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Look how you're dressed.
Hey, wait for Paul.
I can't, I'm starving.
He couldn't wait 10 seconds.
Anyway.
Couldn't wait for his son.
Oh, look out, here they come.
Oh, they're being blown out of the woodwork.
Oh, look at that.
Oh boy, I don't think they're gonna
Pretty
survive.
brutal. The kid, real brave kid.
Yeah.
Locks himself in the car.
Well, we don't really need to see them getting killed. It's very gory.
It's pretty bad, pretty ugly
But
stuff.
you know, you can pretty much figure out what happens, right, Pee-wee?
Good old Pee-wee. Anyway, so getting to our next clip now.
This is a scene with the TV.
Right, with the TV, and some other general is upset that there's a civilian in the.
It's kind of hard to explain, but
Let's
the
just
general,
take a look at it.
The general
Let's
looks
just take a
through
look.
the camera, and he sees in 3 dimensions through
Yeah,
the camera. It's hard to-
through the lens, he sees the guy, the civilian.
And look at the toupee on this big guy, general guy.
Your suggestion that the attack is of natural origin.
He's got
Now,
William
what the
Shatner's
hell is that?
hairpiece, I believe.
Sir, I'm having the same
Right here.
problem. Accepting the fact
Oh,
that
he spots him.
swarms of bees attack.
Has that civilian with you been cleared, General?
And why is he dressed so
No.
poorly?
He sees
Then
Michael
what the hell
Caine,
is
but
he
as we
doing
see in
our
this clip,
complex?
Well, after the
Michael
alert,
Caine's not in the
when I
picture. How did he
arrived,
see him?
How
He
did
sees
he
Richard
see him?
Widmark on the
he
picture.
was already inside
How did he point him? And we'll look at that screen in the back with all the wavy lines.
Through the
Okay.
open gate.
Anyway, so at this
Yeah.
point,
I am Dr. Brad
what's
Brown,
happening now
an entomologist.
is I'm trying to think of was our next clip coming up now?
I don't really remember. I'm sure when it comes on, we'll see.
Yeah. Why don't we just roll and the movie's progressing, and we'll just take a look at what our next clip is.
As you can see, the militia has been alerted to. The militia has been alerted to the bees attacking. So now everyone knows. At first they didn't believe Michael Caine, but he's been put in charge of everything.
Oh, this is fun. But listen to the name of this
Henry Fonda's an expert on
Australian
bugs.
thing.
Very somber moment. Pink shirt. It's Michael Caine. He's in charge of everything now.
The toxic content in their tissues is the highest I've ever found. Even more virulent than the venom of the Australian brown box jellyfish.
The Australian
What is
brown
that?
box jellyfish.
What is that? All right.
What in the world is that?
Yeah.
How can Fonda agree to do the movie when there's that line is in the script? I just don't understand.
We all
how
know,
he
of course,
agreed
how
to the
deadly
movie.
a brown box jellyfish is.
Well, I guess so. I
The
don't
Australian
know.
version is particularly virulent.
Unbelievable. Okay, at this point, the bees have hit the town, and now let's take a look at that. As Michael Caine warns the town of the bees.
Back. Get everyone inside and everything locked up.
Again,
He's
he's
been
yelling.
screaming from the beginning of the film, and he just never stops screaming.
The bees are coming. The bees are
You know
coming.
what the director says to Caine? Scream a lot.
You know, I think a man running through the streets yelling, "The bees are coming." I wouldn't take him too seriously, you know.
Bees are coming in. Get all the kids
Air
off the
raid
playground,
sirens from
into
World War
the
II.
building.
Speaking about the weather, if it's warm summer, what's he doing with like a thick corduroy jacket on? I don't
With
understand.
a big green turtleneck.
People running madly.
They don't run inside, they just run around in circles.
Everyone is going
All
in the
right, that's it
opposite
for that
direction.
scene.
And that's it for that scene. Anyway, it's just a bad movie. But there's one more good, really nice scene coming up where the bees attack a train.
No, there's a scene first, I believe, where they hide. They know that cold scares away the bees.
That's right.
So they go into this
to
room
hide in
and
the
they try to hide in the
okay?
freezer.
And there's this real skitsy, scaredy guy. Watch what he does. It's very funny. Let's take a look.
I enjoy this scene.
There he
They're
is.
all going,
Is there a freezer?
How scared the guy in the white jacket is.
look at him.
Oh! Oh, we just pushed her out!
He's scared of everything.
He's crazy. He's afraid. The marriage is afraid of everything.
The man is afraid of everything, so he locks himself in.
All right.
Anyway.
You know, like I guess he's going to just die from freezing rather than die from the bees.
Okay, here's the train scene. Let's go right into
Yeah,
the
we just
train
leave
scene.
this
This is
going.
very funny. Watch this.
Man, you know,
Watch this.
he's obviously afraid of the bees, so the first instinct is to spit out the apple that
there's
he
a
has
bee
in
in
his
there.
mouth. See, everyone knows that the bees are deadly. These are the only two non-famous people in the movie, by the way.
He wants the apple. Man, give it to him.
Why did he?
What do I do now? Don't move.
Don't move. This is how he stays calm. This guy.
No, he just gave in. He just gave in.
Well, I mean,
Holy cow!
they were just waiting around the corner, and that one bee was an advanced scout.
They got there pretty quick.
Big Rice Krispies flying through the air.
You see some big names get killed here, right here. Fred McMurray,
Olivia de Havilland, Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson.
About 3 Academy Awards between all.
That black guy's famous, I know. I just can't.
He was in the Mission Impossible, I think. That's right. It's Lionel.
Looks like Lionel. There he is.
Oh! The little, what is that, Brendan? A little hoe train set or a Tyco?
Oh, an HO. It's a little HO train set.
Oh my
going over
God!
the-
It's like a Godzilla movie now. My
Out the
Three
window.
Sons out the window.
Out the window. Dad from My Three Sons.
Where's he gonna go? He'll go out the window. He'll throw himself out the window. Is
Ben
what he'll
Johnson
do.
out the window.
She'll just hit her head. Oh!
Tremendous effects.
Oh, and it blows up, of course.
Yeah.
There you
Wow. Wow.
go. Those are Star Wars. It's teamed up with Star Wars, brought us those special effects. I
Yep.
believe.
What do we got coming next?
I don't even know. I guess we'll just have to look
I
at
think it's the ending.
Is it the ending? I believe.
They're in Houston now, near the Astrodome, and they're in a complex, and they're fighting the bees with flamethrowers. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what happens.
I
there.
don't think that's the next scene. No.
I think it is.
Is it the scene?
Oh, yeah, they're in the nuclear plant. Okay. Look at Richard
It
Chamberlain.
doesn't really matter. It's just wanton destruction.
Look at Richard. How much hair does Richard Chamberlain have? This is Jose Ferrer's little appearance.
This is about as long as he's in the movie. They're in a nuclear power plant now.
Right. And the bees get in there.
The bees are nuclear scientists.
And then, you know what the bees do? They trigger a nuclear explosion.
They know which button to push.
Watch this. Watch this.
He's getting attacked by cornflakes.
I think he might lean on a button that pulls it up, too. Right?
Oh, how much
It's
did they have to
coming
pay Jose Ferrer to be in this?
Leans on the loop.
The late Jose Ferrer. That's gotta hurt. It's gotta
Right?
hurt.
He leans on that button.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. Oh, no! How many people dead? 36,000.
422.
Hugest disaster of all time.
Oh,
in the
easily.
United States. Wow.
It's like the earthquake in 1906 or something.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Okay, now we're going to roll right into...
The bees are personally responsible.
The bees are after the general now, and they're in Houston.
Now they're in Houston. They followed everyone to Houston.
Right, and the
They're
general...
they're sweeping across the southwest.
Fighting on the flamethrowers and everything.
They're heading east.
Watch this guy go out the window here.
A guy goes out the window, yet when we see him again, it's like a rag on fire as he's dropped out the window.
Rag. Watch.
There he is. Tell me what this is, man. What is that?
It's like an oily rag.
It's a rag set on fire. And these guys are setting the building on fire. They're not burning the bees. Look, the builders, they're burning each other.
It's ridiculous.
I think they're panicking just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Now here's the general. They come to warn him.
Okay.
What the hell's going on?
What's he doing? Hold the phone.
He's not speaking on the phone. He's just holding it.
Now what?
All this fake equipment behind
You
him.
two get going.
Let's listen to him flub his line here.
We'll take care of her. Now get the hell out of here and use that new weapon we've come up with. Go!
You've come up with.
Slater, Dodge Airfield, code 7, fast.
Look at the flames.
Look at the flames. People dying.
Get out!
Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
He
Just get out.
throws them out. He throws them out into the inferno. I'll stay here. Get out. And we won't show you Richard Widmark dying because
No,
it's very...
I think our next clip.
Yeah.
Okay. Now our next clip is the final shot of the movie.
Just to make things complete, it's the end of the movie.
To finish out the movie, they kill the bees over water with some rockets.
They've lured the bees with their mating call and spread oil all over the water.
Right.
So that when the bees collect...
Let's go to that. Let's take a look.
Yeah. See, they fire all the missiles. Now you can see special effect here. It is.
Look at that.
Oh. Look at that background.
Boy, that looks great.
They're not hot or anything by that.
It's almost like you could reach out and touch the flames.
So they killed all the bees, but that'll burn for about 20 years now in the middle of the ocean. It's like the Exxon tanker going
Big
down.
environmental disaster. Okay, let it roll here as we see a very tender moment.
Them hugging.
At the end of the movie
You can
here.
see. Very sad. It brings a tear to my eye, but the bees are all dead. Everyone else is dead as well.
Okay, we're back. That was The Swarm, and it was a bad disaster movie from 1978, and that was it. That's something we're gonna do every week. Take a look at an old movie, and basically, they might just do that.
Each week we'll try to bring in another
Classic. All right, another classic from the past, if
Mhm.
you will. Okay, our next segment now, what we're going to do is we're going to take some phone calls because every now and then at the show we get some people calling in, and I believe we have some people waiting on the phone lines right now.
You haven't piped into the studio.
Right, just piped right into the studio. Bob from Flushing, are you there, Bob?
Yes, I am, Mr. Vernon.
How are you?
Very good, and I must say, oh, what a show by Mr. Vernon.
Thank you, Bob. This,
Mr.
by the way,
Vernon, an engineer, dabbles in real estate, is single and lives at home.
thank you, Bob. By the way, this is Bob Murphy, voice of the New York Mets on radio.
Yes.
And how's things going with the Mets this year?
The Mets aren't doing too well, but I
No.
must say, Jose Lee, one of the finest
Yeah.
second basemen in all of baseball, is having a superb year.
And he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes. I wish the Mets had him.
But how do you get along with the other guys like Kiner and do you ever see those guys?
Very
the TV
well.
guys?
Very well. I drink many a beer with Ralph Kiner.
Have you
And
really?
you know he can pound.
Yes.
Mr. Vernon, I must be going.
Okay, Bob. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, we got another call. Can we
Is
punch
the
up?
caller there?
Okay, who's
Is the caller there? I believe it's
Hello, this is James from London.
Oh, James from London. How you doing, James?
I'm doing fine.
The
just
great
wanted to know one
theatrical
thing.
actor James Mason, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Vernon,
Yes.
I wanted to know one thing. Are you still seeing that girl Lolita? Lolita.
No, I broke up with her a while back.
Why weren't you
You
in?
know, one thing. How come I wasn't in the swamp?
I was just going to ask that question.
I was still alive, Mr. Vernon.
Well,
Everybody else was.
we're aware of that. We're aware of that. You could have. There's many roles you could have played in there. You know.
You're too
But-
respectable an actor, I think, to be in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I was in Lolita. Lolita.
James, it was nice talking with you.
Good talking with you, Mr. Vernon.
Call again. Call again.
Okay.
Okay, take care. Okay, we got one more caller, and I believe that's Ted from San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken.
Mr. Vernon,
Yes. Ted Knight, how are you?
how are you?
Pretty good. How are things out there?
Very good, except for Monroe.
What is Monroe doing?
He dropped my baby out of the window.
Mr. Rush, I just put a
Is
sword
that
through
Monroe
your
on the line?
painting, Mr. Rush.
Mrs. Monroe on the line?
Monroe!
Listen.
I have to go, Vernon.
Okay, Ted, good talking with you. Take
Okay.
care. Take care.
Say hi to Monroe for us.
Monroe!
Okay. All right.
Mr. Rush.
How much time we got left, folks?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, we got a little time left. What we're going to do is take a look at the Weekly World News. That's going to be our next segment.
All right.
We usually have some music to go along with the Weekly World News, which we should have coming up any second.
I'm going to have to get up and work the camera.
Okay, why don't you do that, Vic? Very short on production staff today. But, okay. This is the, can we get a shot of this? A little Weekly World News? Oh, man, look at the cover. There's Bill Clinton, Democratic hopeful, shaking the hand of an alien, taking some advice. They're backing Clinton. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, geez, there's some good ones in here, I think. Let's take a look at our first one here. Okay, what do we got? Can we zoom in on that? Okay.
Your hand's covered.
Oh, right there, huh? Okay. Boozers play games with Drunkometer. Coin-operated machine tells people when they're too drunk. Maybe they should install one of these at the Kennedy compound. Oh. Oh man. Okay, let's see what's the next one here. Okay, that I don't think. Guess we've covered this already. There he is. There he goes. Bill Clinton. The aliens are endorsing Clinton. Okay.
Is there a joke to that?
Is there? I'm sorry, I don't think that there is.
the alien vote.
Oh, I guess there is, right here, right? I didn't know Hillary Clinton looked so bad without makeup. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's very funny. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Got that?
Yep.
World's smallest dock quits. I feel bad for Tattoo. We can't find a steady job since he left Fantasy Island. Oh, man. Okay, what do we got? Oh, this is a good one. Oh, jeez. Take a look at this. This is a full pager. I don't know if we can get... You got that? Okay. Adolf Hitler is a woman. And you thought your mother-in-law was bad. See over here, right? Okay, see that? Hitler's a woman. Okay. That's the Weekly World News segment, and a good one, good one. How much time we got left there? We still got a few minutes left. Why don't we take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Vic just walked right in front of my camera there, no problem. We'll be right back in a minute.
15 years of experience to sort out yesterday. The punk killed a cop. Another one of us. And I don't have any answers. And I haven't got the power to stop it. And I can't change the system. All I can do is what one cop on the beat can do. So, yes. I saw a friend of mine lying dead on the street. And for a moment, it crossed my mind down deep. I wanted that punk blown away. And that's the thought that bothered me. Because what you did was right. For you, for me, for every cop that straps into harness and pins on a badge. Because the bottom line is the law. Without it, the jungle out there is 10 times worse than it is. And if the people hired to enforce the law break it, then there'll never be hope for any of us. You ask where I was coming from and what I would have done out there? That's it.
Okay, that was our T.J. Hooker Minute. That's a little feature that we're going to have every week, along with the movie review. So we got some new things this week.
One of the best shows ever on television.
Oh, T.J. Hooker's a classic.
Each week we'll try to bring you like a minute of T.J. Hooker's wisdom, his outlook on life, about
That's right.
being a cop.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Would like to thank our mascot, Pee Wee Herman, for hanging in with us throughout the show. And he's always been a big contributor to the show. He's our leader, really, behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's been a good show. And we want to thank our calling guests, Bob Murphy, James Mason, and Ted Knight. And want to say...
just thank you for watching.
Yep.
We tried something new. Hopefully we've entertained you.
Take care, everybody.